Hi there, it's Moira McDonald. Thanks very much for coming by. Today I've done a couple of things in preparation for getting underway with the video. I've made some little envelopes that I'm going to use as not only little envelopes but as tuck spots. So I've made 4 and that's going to be it for the tuck spots unless I get struck by a bolt of lightning and come up with a great idea. Talking of great ideas, as you'll know, yesterday when I stuck down this kind of concertina flip out thing, I had stuck it down the wrong way. So what I did was I cut a 1/2 inch of cardstock and I just put it down the side of the paper, and I quite liked the way it looked. So I did it in a few different pages, just to make things a wee bit more interesting. If you bear with me, I'll see if we can find... Oh aye, that's something else I did. I did a tip in, if you like, out of paper. Again, some of the Tim Holtz, and I just, this time I did it deliberately. I did that, put it as if it was a wee hinge, you can pick it up and you can journal there. And there's another wee bit there, there. There's another one there down the edge of that page. Another one there. There's another tip in. Again, you can just lift it up and write something below that. And I think that's the last one there with the... Oh no, wait a minute, there's another one. Nope, no. I thought I'd done one on a square page, but I can't see it. Oh no, there it is. There's one there. So again, just something to add a wee bit of interest and distract for the fact that I stuck that down the wrong way round. Because the world doesn't end when you stick things down the wrong way round. Well, sometimes it does because you've totally ruined a book, or at least a page. But in the main, most things, when you look at them or go away and have a think about it, you can rectify in some fashion. Right, so anyway, I think what I'll do first of all is we'll stick down these wee pockets. 2 are made from Tim Holtz paper, and 2 are just from some other paper that I had, and I distressed the inside to, because it was stark white and it obviously wasn't very much in keeping with the book. So we'll have Tim Holtz and a normal one somewhere, and I like to do 2 in the front of the book and 2 after the middle of the book. So what I'll do is I'll glue it on 3 sides, the 2 sides and the bottom, and that way you can use it as a tuck there, and if you've got any little bitty things like the tickets or receipts, you can put them in there. So, glue. I just cut these incidentally from a little envelope die I've got that I got on eBay. I really like envelopes, as you'll know if you've watched me regularly. I don't think you can go wrong with an envelope, to be honest. They're just dead cute, especially the little ones. I noticed, the funny thing is, this has got nothing to do with the journal, this is just me talking. I check quite regularly because that's what ego does to you, the number of subscribers I've got, and they do go up, but they go up like 1 at a time, which is quite slow. I don't know why I'm not, well, I do know why I don't reach an audience. I don't know if you're aware, if you're in Junk Journal Junkies, you may have noticed that I'm not about. The thing is, I was finding myself really quite overwhelmed by people I really didn't know, and it was making me exceptionally anxious. You'll know yourself, I've got a bit of anxiety / depression issue, but this was really beginning to get to me because there were people that I didn't know, and I presumably had spoken, or they'd not so much spoken, but they'd watched me. The problem being, they'd never spoken to me, I didn't know who they were, and they were making friend requests, and there was quite a few, and I just felt exceptionally uncomfortable and pressured by this. I don't know why, on reflection, but it just got to the stage where I thought, I don't want this, I don't need this. Social media itself, I think, does cause pressures. I mean, even things like when you were trying to sell in the Junk Journal Junkies boutique, there was one point I'd put a book on and it wasn't moving. It was on my Etsy as well, and it wasn't moving there either. And I looked at the boutique and there was over 2,000 things for sale in it, and I thought, well, you know, in a market like that, is it really surprising that there's an issue? So I genuinely didn't feel that on a personal level it was in any way benefiting me to be competing in that fashion. As it is, I suppose, you know, at this stage in the game I'm competing with the entire world, because I'm not advertising anywhere. I put my videos up and hope that if anybody's interested, they see it there and they buy it. But I just don't see the point in, you know, moving from one swamped market, i.e. Etsy, to another swamped market. I suppose it's alright if you're one of the really famous ones that do the journals, and you know, you've got thousands of subscribers. I think I've got 1,350 or something like that subscribers, but you get folk that have got thousands and thousands, and the best of luck to them. I just don't know how you get to be that popular. I mean, I like to think that what I do is, I mean, I don't do anything exceptional, but then I don't think very many folk do anything that's exceptional. I think we all do our take on one thing, and that, you know, different folk will like different things. So you might watch a journal and think this person's absolutely incredible, but I don't see that dramatic a difference between journals. So I don't understand how some, it's when you know, when you go to sell and you see them, they literally, you don't get time to see what kind of price they're asking because they sell so quickly, and that I just genuinely don't understand. I mean, I know the books are all really nice, but are they nice enough that they literally fly off of shelves? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, there's no point. I don't gripe. Well, I do, but I don't mean to. What I'm saying is, I'm not in that league. I'm just an average Joe making wee books time, you know, now and again. I can't mass produce. I don't want to mass produce. If I didn't enjoy doing it, and there was a period where I really didn't, I was getting to be quite unhappy, which is why I stepped away from everything, because there was just too much happening, too much going on, too much competition, too much sitting thinking, what have I not got that these other people have got? And I don't think there is anything that they've got that I've not got. I think, apart from followers, I think the bottom line is, it's just different strokes for different folks, and the more folk that see you, the greater chance of selling, especially when it's online. Right, I've dug out some stamps. There's no point in writing about this. I've dug out some stamps, and these are all kind of vintagey, these ones are all vintage advertising type things, and some other, I think they're kind of, well, I've got my numbers as well, I like my numbers, but I just thought these were quite nice for the book. So I've got a variety of stamping blocks, because what you want to do is obviously get a block that fits the stamp you're using. Well, that's what I forgot to get. I meant to get a wee baby wipe to so that I could wipe my stamp when I was done. I'll get that in a minute. So because it's photopolymer or clear, if that helps you, I have my mouse mat below it to cushion it in some fashion, because usually stamps give a better impression if they've got a kind of cushion. Oh, didn't do it great at the top. I might be able to fix that. Hold on a wee second. Again, the beauty of the photopolymer stamp. Oh, that's great. Yahoo! Now when I take out a page to stamp, hold on, I'm going to get my baby wipe. When I take a page out to stamp, if I'm stamping one, I'll stamp the other side, so you know the lights are there, I'll do my stamping there while I've got it out of the book. That way I can kind of roughly keep an idea of where things go. Doesn't matter what you stamp, it's going to just put in a couple of numbers. Random, random, random. You know I enjoy a good bit of random. Aye, so I ditched Facebook because I ditched Twitter as well. There was just too much going on in my life and I couldn't handle it any longer. I needed to step away. Because you do that from time to time. Sometimes you just need a break for things. And it was time well spent, quite frankly. I couldn't bring myself to watch junk journal videos. And I thought, see, when I'd reached that stage, I thought, you know, this is getting kind of serious here. There's clearly an issue that you need to address. So I stepped back from it, and it was the right thing to do at that point. Incidentally, my hair's like Sophia Loren with my, what do you call it? My hood. I'm joking, of course. I'm more Raquel Welch. My hood. It's strangely enough still in the box. I don't see me using my hood. I think, I mean, it's the kind of thing you wear when you've got curlers, and do folk actually still wear curlers in their hair? I thought they were kind of old-fashioned. But then, I mean, having said that, there's a hairdresser here who caters for a lot of elderly bald ladies, and they're all bald because of, I've had my hair cut in this place once, that was enough. She's very guilty, the girl, of really keel hole in your hair, which is why I think all these wee ladies that go to her on a regular basis are all ending up bald. She's literally pulling their hair out. I went once and I thought, God, this is the most uncomfortable thing in the world. I don't think I can be bothered with this. So that was that. Oops, knocked over the glue. Hairdressers here in the very, I must admit, I'm really unhappy with my hair. I got it cut. it's a wee while back now, and it still isn't growing an awful lot, but then I think in the winter months your hair doesn't grow that, or it doesn't grow that quickly. And she cut it too short. I couldn't, literally, you know that phrase, I can't do a thing with it? Well, I couldn't do a thing with mine either. Because it was that short, and it had been layered, which had been my choice. But I've decided, my hair's been layered all my life. It's been the kind of styles I've had, because I've got really thick hair. So I decided that, I'm going to put this down in the corner. I decided that I would do away with this and turn it into a wee straight bob if I could get my hair straight. And I'm not very good at drying my hair, in which case you would think that hood would be really useful. But because it was, she cut it, you know, I told her roughly the length that I was ultimately looking for, and she cut it to that length straight away. And of course, it was too short, and you know, the layers were still there. So I've got bits of hairs that go everywhere. I would go every road, bar the right ones. And it's dead annoying. It's so annoying. But, you know, it'll grow eventually. Got a parasol here, because all kind of Victorian ladies had parasols. I don't imagine parasols were ever particularly popular here in Britain. Well, maybe they were, but they'd be better off with umbrellas, because it rains all the time. I don't stamp on every page. I don't. I like. Where's my big block? Oh, there it is. Must a bit of her, hold on. That's good enough. Right. I'll put something on that page. I suppose I can put a number on it. Been playing a lot of Sudoku recently. I'm not very good at it, but I play it. Right, I've used most of those. In fact, I think I've used them all, quite frankly. So let's get the other ones. I don't think, I've not thought about doing any kind of collage stuff in this book, by the way. I've just, it's not really been, it's quite, I find collage quite time consuming. I'll maybe have a look at what I've got already printed out and judge from there. I don't think that's straight. No, it's a wee bit squint, but again, blind man running for his life. What I can maybe do is put something next to it that is definitely squint, and then it will look like kind of collaged stamping. There. And that will distract from that. Bear with me a minute, because Timmy keeps walking about and I don't know if he's wanting to go to the toilet. I'm back. No, he just likes to stand at an open door. It's absolutely freezing as well. I'm going to end up with pneumonia. Wee dog. Wee batty puppins. Batty boos. Now, there's probably a pigeon somewhere. Could be a squirrel. What it does mean is I can't watch this video back with sound because they start to bark when they hear themselves as if it's another dog. I think I've used this stamp, haven't I? Oh, I don't suppose it matters using it again. I'm going to put a number on that page as well. Because I love these number stamps. They're just sublime. Do you know, I'd love an alphabet like that, where it was, you know, all random, kind of ransom type alphabet. Right, that's going to do me for the stamping, I think. I'll have a think about collages and we'll see it goes. I mean, if I do collages, see, this is running the risk of being a fairly chunky monkey. If I do a collage, I've got a feeling the book's going to end up, I don't want to do an awful lot of them, maybe a couple. Right, I'll be here again tomorrow, having had a think about it, and we'll see what we do then. So thanks for your time, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!